Sometimes, while speaking English, we think we know how to communicate, but we end up using the wrong expression, so we sound a little strange. In this series, we are going to learn some useful and common ways to communicate in business English. In this lesson, we are going to learn some vocabulary and a useful expression. Up in the air. Learn to speak better with a professional teacher today. Your discount link is in the description. Maggie and Bobby are coworkers. They're discussing a project deadline. Hey, Bobby, have you heard anything new about the project timeline? No, not yet. They're still going back and forth on a few details. That's making it tough to plan the next steps. I know. Everything's kind of up in the air right now. Should we hold off on scheduling meetings? Yeah, better to wait until things are confirmed. Quiz time! What does up in the air mean? Still undecided. Very successful. Already finished? All of the above. Please pause the video and answer the question. Up in the air means still undecided. Hey everyone, John here. If something is up in the air, it's often without direction. The wind could carry it, or some unpredictable weather could start. Something like that, for example. If a business plan has no direction, we can see how up in the air means still undecided.
Third, leaders must hold purpose and values steady, even as goals and situations change. Values can be your guiding light when everything else is up in the air.
Now, so moving on to just a couple of final points then. The aspect of this conversation that's still most up in the air is privacy and ethics.
On the other hand, privacy is critical for the development of fully formed individuals, what Julie Cohen calls situated selves, who in their turn are the starting point for democracy, which most of us at least still claim to want. How society will deal with this conundrum is still up in the air.
Vocabulary quiz time. Pause the video for each question. Hey, Bobby, have you heard anything new about the project timeline? No, not yet. They're still going back and forth on a few details. What does back and forth mean? Moving quickly? Changing their mind several times. Back and forth means changing their mind several times. Hey, it's me again. This device is called a pendulum. One side moves, and then the other side moves. This represents one side, which is back, and the other side, which is forth, or like the word forward. Here, we could see how this could mean changing your mind or your opinion several times, back and forth.
If the photographer is right there, and the light is right there like a nice HMI, and the client says, Cameron, we want a walking shot. Well, then this leg goes first, nice and long. This arm goes back. This arm goes forward. The head is at 3/4. And you just go back and forth. Just do that. And then you look back at your imaginary friends. 300, 400, 500 times.
Throughout our life, we're in this constant back and forth where we're trying to move away from pain and towards pleasure.
That's making it tough to plan the next steps. What does tough mean? Difficult? Interesting. Tough means difficult. The pronunciation for tough is with the F sound. The final sound is F. Tough. Tough. A tough person is a person who's strong and difficult to challenge. That's how we can describe people with the word tough, like a boxer or a martial artist. But when something is tough, it's just difficult. It's a tough or difficult situation.
Obviously, there's been a tough couple of weeks, not just here in the United States, but around the world. And that's being amplified to some degree during political season. So I think maybe it's worth stepping back for a moment.
I hear so many great stories about these brave individuals battling illnesses, tough times, but still making a point to run, to work out, to excel in their daily lives at work with their family.
It's not so much as a Tylenol pill to take when things are going rough. Rather, it's a mindset to hold so that you get the most out of the happy moments and you know how to accurately react to the moments that are tough and challenging.
Should we hold off on scheduling meetings? Yeah, better to wait until things are confirmed. What does hold off on mean? Delay doing something? Cancel something completely. Hold off on means delay doing something. The phrasal verb hold off on is usually and almost always followed by an activity with ing. We can say hold off on doing something, and this is very common when we plan things. For example, in the context of an English class, let's hold off on doing the activity today. We'll study this material a little more tomorrow. Remember that the verb hold is often associated with extra time, like hold on, wait, or let's hold off on doing something. Let's delay that activity.
And don't forget to brush the inside, outside, and chewing surfaces of your teeth. Oh, and brush your tongue too. No one likes bad breath. If you've just eaten or drank something acidic, you should also hold off on brushing your teeth immediately because those acids can break down your enamel.
I'm a sucker for the smoked paprika. I put it in almost everything. And then also my other favorite, garlic powder. We're going to hold off on adding any salt until these are finished cooking. So just seal up the gallon bag, mix everything together to ensure that full coating. All of that cornstarch is going to be absorbing all the extra moisture.
And that's it for this lesson about business English. I hope it helped. Thank you, channel members, subscribers, and private students. As always, see you in the next lesson.